think we're live. Cool. My eyebrows look so bad. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, hi. Let's see. Just want to make sure that my video stuff is set and ready to go. That's what's up. Well, all right then. Hi. Today I am reacting to the latest trailers. Are you guys sick of me yet? Are you sick of all the videos I've posted this week? I still have one more video left tomorrow. I can imagine you guys are probably sick and tired of me at this point. I don't blame you. I am sick and tired of myself right about now. Alright, so we are going to be reacting, or I'm going to be reacting, and you guys get to enjoy the fun along the way of some trailers. We've got Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse, or the second Into the Spiderverse. We have Elemental, Barbie, The Little Mermaid, The Flash, Blue Beetle, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Marvels, and Secret Invasion. That's like 9 trailers for me to go through. Not to worry, I will go through them in a second. I don't want to carry out the stream longer than necessary, because I don't know. Maybe this stream will be like 2 hours, and then I'm done because I'm hungry. But yeah, I'm gonna react to those, and you guys let me know your thoughts, your hypothesis on the films coming out, and also any suggestions if there's something you want me to react to in another live stream. Just message me on Twitter, and my Twitter handle should be in the description down below. I'm still not good at this. Down below. You guys can tweet me, message me if there's something you want me to react to. I just wanted to discuss the videos I posted more recently. Not a lot, just the 2. The one with Jean and the one with Cody are not the best quality because OBS and Zoom hates me, which is why I'm now using StreamYard to deal with, my content creation, all of that. But I apologize for that, but I also felt like I wasn't giving you guys anything. And because I'm in the midst of personal stuff and jobs and, trying to pay bills, none of the stuff you want to hear about when you come here, my channel kind of took a back burner, but I really wish I could make more content for you guys. I have these video ideas that are fun, or I think interesting to explore, but it's hard to get the time and energy when I'm dealing with personal stuff, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not here to have a pity party or anything. I do enough of that on my Twitter. So yeah, that's all I had to say. I'm gonna react to the movies now. Hopefully in the future if I'm still allowed to. For all I know, the videos I posted might have just like ended my chances at collaborating again with Cody or Jean just because fate hates me or something. But hopefully, you know, I can have them on again. Maybe do a live stream is easier because at least if there's issues or technical issues, um, you know, you guys can just tell me right then and there and be like, "Hey, we can't freaking hear you." Um, versus what ended up happening. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. I want to get rid of this music and we're going to switch over to watch some movie trailers. Okay, so I'm still learning how to do this, but I'm getting better, which is good. So, yay. All right, so nice. I'm getting better at this ever so slowly. I never know if I want to do this way or that way because I know you guys want to watch the trailer with me, but I'm guessing you guys are more here to see my reaction, which is probably why it helps for me to do it this way. I'm talking to myself. This is why I'm such a good YouTuber because I can talk to myself. Okay, so I'm gonna do it this way for now. Also, so I don't have to deal with copyright as much, although I doubt it. I don't know why copyright is like that here, but I noticed a bit of a copyright sort of on my other live stream, and I didn't care for that. I think you can still view it though. So maybe this will help me kind of avoid the copyright a little bit. And also you guys get to see my reaction versus watching the trailer, but what do I know? So let's start with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse because I think that one I've been most excited to watch. So I'm just gonna lower the volume just a little bit here. Okay. Looks like everything's good to go. I'm still learning how to use StreamYard properly, but yeah, this is good. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh.
I can hear you being quiet, Mom.
I hope I didn't ice your game, man.
No one my age says those words in that order.
It's just hard to see my little man not being my little boy all the time.
Yeah.
For years, I've been taking care of this little boy. Making sure he is loved, that he feels like he belongs wherever he wants to be. He wants to go out into the world and do great big things.
Not bad, kid.
And what I worry about most,
I love you, Miles.
is they won't look out for you like us. Miles! Want to get out of here? Wherever you go from here, you have to promise to take care of that little boy for me. Make sure he never forgets where he came from. And
oh my gosh.
And he never lets anyone tell him that he doesn't belong there. You gotta promise, Miles.
I promise.
Who do you think you are? Really?
Oh wait, so
we are supposed to be the good guys.
We are.
Oh my gosh. Um, okay, so my thoughts so far is I'm so happy to see Miles again. I really enjoyed Into the Spider-Verse. I know that the real true Spider-Man is Peter Parker. I know that Miles is kind of a re-swap of Spider-Man. I know. But for some reason I just let it slide, and I think the first movie and hopefully this movie just shows a good Spider-Man movie, and it happens to have the main character of Miles. Um, I don't know. It looked good. Like, this was one of the trailers that I wanted to watch for a while, but I said, let me wait, let me watch it on a stream or something. Not because I thought it would be bad, but because I thought it would be, exciting. And I'm definitely excited to see this. Hopefully with my brother, because June is his birthday month. And yeah, me and my brother, we love Into the Spider-Verse. I think it's one of the best Spider-Man stories out of like what we've been shown through movies and such. Um, and the thing is, animation right now has like the upper hand when it comes to storytelling. It's not just Into the Spider-Verse. Arcane is another one where, because animation in many ways gives you all the freedom in the world to tell any story, it gives room for people to tell really good stories. And I don't know, I'm just excited to see this. Let me know if you guys are excited to see this as well. I know some people uh, are not a fan of Into the Spider-Verse, and some people are, and some people are kind of in between. But I think it looks great so far. Um, and yeah, I think it's very fascinating that the some of the Spider-Man people within the Spider-Verse are evil, or quote unquote evil. For all we know, it's just a twist, another twist, M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong twist. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, it looks like Peter Parker from the other verse that was Miles's mentor in the first one. Looks like he had a baby, him and MJ. So that's exciting. And of course, I'm very excited to see Miles and Gwen together, because you guys know I'm obsessed with interracial couples, and this counts just as much. So of course I'm excited to see them go from friends to maybe boyfriend and girlfriend. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Yeah, so let's go on to the next one. I think it's elementals. So yeah.
Meet the residents of Element City. Air usually has their head in the clouds.
I get it.
My new jacket!
Earth can be a little seedy.
Nothing weird going on here.
Just a little pruning. Water is always getting into something.
Oh my
And
god.
fire, as ordered, we run a little hot.
This shop is dream of our family. Someday it'll all be yours.
But we all live by one simple rule.
Elements cannot mix.
The pipe squished me all out of shape.
Dang.
That's better.
Oh.
So you've never left Firetown?
Sorry, buddy. Elements.
Get it? Because body shaming, guys, it's so funny. I don't know. So you all know that this already, just the elements, is reminding me of Avatar, even though it's nothing near the same. But the second she said air, I was just like, water, earth, fire, air. long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. I can't help it. Oh, that's such a great show. I was thinking, guys, to react to Avatar: The Last Airbender at some point, or maybe pick my favorite episodes to react to, or make a video essay or something about Avatar. I don't even know like what or how. I don't know. I've been thinking of doing a Patreon again because I did a Patreon years ago, but I shut it down because I felt like it just was not working in my favor. Maybe on my Patreon, I might be able to do something like that where I react to the whole season of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't know. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that, because I don't want to set up a Patreon unless I feel like people are gonna pledge, which I know sounds like selfish, greedy, I don't know, but like in this economy, I can't spend too much time making content creation for free. Like I can do that once a month maybe, but more than that is like I don't know. Anyway, I'll shut up now because I sound greedy or something. But yeah, this is a typical already Pixar film where it's like, this is the world we live in. There's the jockeys and the geeks and the cheerleaders and the nerds. And guess what? We're not supposed to get along. But then all of a sudden, we're all in this together. And we can fly, no inside, we can make it. Also, I still mean to react to High School Musical. Maybe this summer. I'm working on it. Anyway, yeah, this is a typical Pixar Disney film.
Still mix.
Hey!
Plus, my dad would boil you alive.
Why does anyone get to tell you what you can do in your life? Come on! Why do they even have these?
Who knows?
Watch this!
Ember, I see a change in you.
What, hair guy? You live here?
It's my mom's place.
We got two kids that are swimming around here somewhere. Marco! Follow!
Get it?
I've been trying to fill my father's shoes, but I never once asked what I wanted to do.
Try this.
Dad, those are too hot.
I love hot food. Ah!
You see? He likes it.
I don't know. It looks like a typical Pixar movie. Like I there's nothing really grabbing my attention right now. I don't know. It doesn't look harmful though. It doesn't look like they're doing too much agenda-ness. It just looks like a typical elemental. It looks like a typical Pixar film where it's like, we're not supposed to get along, but then we get along. Or my parents always wanted me to be like this, but I want to be like this. And okay. I mean, these are great lessons for kids to always be reminded of, but I just feel like we need something new. I think when Inside Out came out, people felt like they should replicate that somehow instead of just making something unique. What I love about Inside Out is that when I was watching a behind the scenes of how it was made and stuff, the creator who was a father of my brain, the creator of Inside Out, like the original writer director, he was a father, and at the time his daughter was going through a preteen puberty type situation, which is why he used that as inspiration for the story of the girl who I'm forgetting her name all of a sudden. And for a while he actually wanted the story to be more like joy, like is trying to help the little girl be happy, and it's important to be happy. But then he realized that the real lesson was actually that sadness is important, that it's important to be sad, because being sad offers vulnerability, compassion, just release of stress instead of trying to bury it with a fake sense of happiness. And it's a beautiful film. It's one of my favorite Pixar films, out of a lot of them when I was growing up. And I don't know if Pixar always can do that. They can always hit it on the nail, like Inside Out or Toy Story. It just, I don't know. It's Disney. I shouldn't expect much. Oh my gosh, people in the chat. What's up, peoples? Cool Boy says, I did cut my hair. Yes, I'm going through a Britney Spears breakdown season, so I figured I'd cut my hair to match my insanity. Yeah. I figured that I'd do that, because I'm one of those crazy people, one of those crazy women that cuts her hair off, even though it just, I guess if I don't wear makeup or earrings, I look like a boy, despite having boobs. But we don't know nowadays in this hemisphere of the atmosphere of society, so who knows? Saw a clip of YMS reacting to this Elemental one. I think he pretty much summed up my thoughts about it. LOL. I don't actually watch YMS. Isn't that so funny? So I watch Mauler, I watch Jay Longbone, I watch Drinker, and sometimes I'll watch Rags, but I haven't watched YMS. I actually always saw his videos in like your suggestion feed, but I never really just watched any of his videos. But I might have to check him out, because when I watched EFAP's reaction to all of the Final Destination, he was reacting with them. He was really funny. So I don't know. I'll have to check him out sometime. Awesome hair. Thanks. Oh crap, that's not on camera. Thanks. I'm working on it. I was going to dye it a red, and then I decided to just wear my hair fully natural, which includes its natural hair color, which is this. It's black, basically. But sometimes I might wear wigs on stream, because I just never can make up my mind about anything, including my hair. So there you go. Thank you guys for being so supportive of my hairstyle. I feel like people in my personal life are so used to me being crazy and dramatic and risky that when I cut my hair, most of the reactions were just like, "Oh, you cut your hair." And I'm like, I don't know why, but I kind of wanted a more dramatic reaction of like, "Oh my God, you cut your hair." And instead it was just like, "Oh, you cut your hair." It was like, okay, whatever. I get it. Economy's crashing. Everything's to kaput. Me cutting my hair is not a big deal. It's fine. I'm fine. It's nice to see that some of y'all are here. I don't know if you saw previous in the live stream, but I keep going back and forth over doing a Patreon or not. Because then I could do like exclusive reactions to like Avatar: The Last Airbender or High School Musical, or basically the movie reactions I used to do. It's too much to edit, but I might be willing to edit them on Patreon and upload them just there. Versus on here, I think I'm just gonna do live streams or talking to other people, like the videos I uploaded this week with Jean and Cody and AJ, and tomorrow's the last part of me talking with Galatea. And here and there maybe do a video essay or something like that, but I kind of want to still do movie reactions, but I can't keep investing time and money and energy into something that like I'm doing for free. So I don't know. If you guys don't want me to do that, If you think I sound greedy, selfish, whatever, I don't care. Not in this economy. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Because I don't know. I want to be able to offer you guys a lot, and I have these video ideas on top of the movie reactions to upload publicly, but I just I don't know. I kind of need motivation. So $5 would motivate me a little bit to upload a bit more, because that's my price. It's $5. Anyway, let's finish these trailer reactions. That's what you came here for. But thanks for being here. Now I feel less lonely online, not in real life. I'm joking, not really. Oh my god. Okay, so here is the infamous Barbie trailer, bro. Some days I like to believe I could be a Barbie, but it's fine. Um this is exciting. I know I'm in acting class still, and some of my classmates really want to see this, and I haven't seen this trailer at all. So this is going to be exciting to see how it is. My reaction might just be speechlessness, to be honest with you, but let's see.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
With the radio blast and goes cruising just as fast as she can now.
I thought I might stay over tonight.
Why?
Because we're girlfriend, boyfriend.
To do what?
I'm actually not sure.
And she'll have fun, 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 fun. And she'll have fun, 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 fun. And she'll have fun, 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 fun.
Okay, ladies, let's do this.
And she'll have fun, fun.
What are you doing here?
I'm coming with you.
Did you bring your rollerblades?
I literally go nowhere without them. Oh, looks like this beach was a little too much beach for you, Ken.
If I wasn't severely injured, I would beat you off right now, Ken.
I'll beach off with you any day, Ken.
Anyone who wants to beach him off has to beach me off first.
I will beach both of you off at the same time. Beach both of us off?
Nobody's gonna beach anyone off.
So that looks pretty funny. But like, oh no. Wait, why? Why is it glitchy? I just love how StreamYard is just proving that, like, no matter what I do, like, it's all just shit. Like, it doesn't matter if I use this, if I use Zoom, it's just all hot garbage. Like, there's always something glitching. Honestly, it could be my camera at this point. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of this, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, what I was saying was, I think the Barbie trailer looks really cute. and funny. I can't tell if this is meant for kids or not because there's a lot of kind of innuendo jokes in here that's going to go over kids' heads, but not adults. So I can't remember what the rating is for this. But yeah. Anyway, so it looks cute. Um, I'm a little confused. Like I kind of expected them to use more young looking actors, especially for Ken's because guys don't age as well as women sometimes. And like Ryan Gosling's adorable and all, and I don't know if his abs are real CGI or somewhere in between. But the second he moves his face, you see a decent amount of a wrinkle in his forehead. And I don't know if Ken the doll would have that. I think to take it to like the next level would be to have like Barbie Ken and them like looking like friggin' Kardashians, like not a nair wrinkle in sight, like full on almost plastic looking face, um, plastic surgery looking face or something. Um, I don't know. I mean, it looks funny, and you know, it might be good. It might be not. It's hard to tell. Um, I think Margot Robbie as Barbie is a great idea though, because she's gorgeous and definitely looks like a Barbie. Um, I think I saw in the credits that Ariana Grande is in there. She also looks like a Barbie doll, so I would hope they would also put her in the movie at some point. But yeah, I don't know. It's nice to have a movie that's bright, not uplifting, but just like silly and not always dark and depressing. Um, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll give my full thoughts on the Barbie movie when I see it this summer. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out, but it looks cute. It does look cute. All right, on to the next video, which I don't know. I put these all in my watch later, so I don't know. Oh dear lord. Okay, so that's what's next. The Little Mermaid. Yay! I don't know. Maybe I'll just quit the stream now. I don't want to react to that. How about that? I don't want to react to Black Ariel. Okay. I've said my piece with AJ in my previous videos on the channel. I don't know if I have anything left to say at this point. I don't know if I want to do this. Oh, I went out of my way to not watch this trailer, even from Jay Longbone. Okay. That's how much I wanted to see just how shit this is. And I'm still not ready. Okay. We can do this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Hold on to that! Abandon ship!
No. Don't do this to me. That CGI looks bad.
Check the code, man! Over here!
That looked a little bit. Oh, dear Lord, no.
You broke the rules. You went to the above world.
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
This obsession with humans has to stop.
I just want to know more about them.
Okay, first of all, I don't remember the actress's name who's playing Ariel, but I'm pretty sure she's black, if not mixed, like me. Why is what's his name playing Triton? He's Spanish. And you could kind of try to get away with he looks Italian-ish, but like was the mom black then? Is that what's happening here? Like I'm even surprised they kept Prince Eric white, to be honest with you. Like, let's just go all out. Let's make Prince Eric Korean. Like, let's just go all out, shall we? But no, we're only going to replace the redheads with black women, which annoys me because I like redheads and I like having red hair, and this is just making me look sus, and I hate it. But oh god, I just switched back over to StreamYard real quick. And yeah, wow, that CGI really does look bad. It's kind of hard to tell from up close because it all just looks bad. Maybe I need to adjust this just a little bit so I can really see how bad it is. So I can go blind. Oh my god.
Poor child.
Wait a daggone minute. Go back. Is that Flounder?
Ariel, don't! Poor child. I can help you. You can't live in that world unless you become a human yourself.
Is that even possible?
That's what I live for.
I don't like it. I don't. I know, like, I can't remember any actors tonight. My brain's like, woo. Like Ursula, it's like it fits and it doesn't for the actress. It's so weird. And the CGI is really just not helping. Despite Avatar coming out, we are back to crappy CGI despite it being 2022. Why? Oh wait, no, it's 2023. Wow, I don't even know what year it is. It's fine. I just this is killing me. You guys can't tell.
Something about you seems different. I can't quite figure it out.
She got legs, you idiot.
I don't like. No, I don't like. Why is Aquafina playing the bird? It does not fit, like, at all. I don't like it. And then the person who's playing Sebastian, it doesn't even sound like that person knows what a Jamaican, like, island type West Indian accent even is like. Like, they're trying to do an impression of it. Like, look.
She got about you seems different. I can't quite figure it out.
She got legs, you idiot.
I don't like it. And I still don't like that Ariel has braids or dreads as hair because she's black. I don't like that at all. Like, you could make it where a black woman has naturally straight hair. Some black women have naturally straight hair. Or just go like for the curly type vibe. But this whole trying to make her like extra black, extra everything. It okay. I don't have the words in English to describe just how I just don't care, and yet at the same time, this is just annoying. And like AJ and I talked about this in my video, which is that they'll do this movie, right? And for a while, you'll have maybe toys that look like the Black Ariel, but at a certain point, they're going to go back to the white, redheaded Ariel that we know. If anything, we're still seeing her predominantly in the kids section of stores. Like, hello? Are you telling me you're going to go throughout all the posters and promos and stickers and pictures and toys and all of that, and even the box itself with its design, and change all of it to look like this Black Ariel going forward? You're not going to do that. It's too much work. It's too much money. They're not going to do that. This is all a joke. It's a joke. It's a slap in the face to black people. It's a slap in the face to redhead people. And it's a slap in the face to Disney lovers who grew up with Ariel and enjoyed her for being her. If you wanted Ariel to be black, you should have done it back then when you originally created the Little Mermaid for Disney. That's when you should have did it. Not now when we've had years, decades of Little Mermaid who's white and a redhead. It's too late. It's too late. doing this now is pandering, and that it's obvious and disrespectful. It's just annoying that some people still think that this is not pandering somehow. But whatever. Oh my god, that's CGI. Jesus. I blame Aquaman for this batshit insane CGI underwater garbage. This is Aquaman's fault, okay? I think my eyes were just assaulted. I don't know, but like that this is Aquaman's fault. Like that CG, I don't even want to go back and watch it again. It just no. This is somehow Jason Momoa's fault.
Someday I'll be part of your life.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
That doesn't make us enemies.
It hurts my soul. How are they gonna be okay with a black woman who is mute and talking but not talking and like trying to win over a white guy? Isn't that not allowed in the black community? I'm so confused. Oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord. Okay, well, that was hot garbage. Good. I'm glad we got that out of the way. We're just gonna start descending into hot garbage, by the way. I kind of ordered it that way, in which one I thought would be bad and then just worse and worse. So you all need to brace yourselves because we are heading into the Twilight Zone. Up next is The Flash. Are y'all ready for this? I don't think y'all are ready for this, okay? The news around Ezra Miller, just all of it. I don't think y'all ready for us to react to this. So, you know, let's bump ourselves up. Y'all ready for this? Okay, I think we're good now. Here we go.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again. Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving. Different.
That was kind of a cool shot, but it had Ezra Miller in it, so now it's garbage. That kid running, he did not look like he wanted to run. Like, I try not to be too harsh on kid actors, but like, I don't know, maybe we should. Because there's been good kid actors too, so I don't know. Look at this run.
Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets. My face. You saw my face.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences can be. Bruce, I could fix things. You could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe.
Sorry. We've been waiting for you.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help? You are? Yeah. I'm Batman.
Michael Keaton looks so reluctant to be in this movie. It's like he knew. It's like he knew. He was just like, yeah, I'm in this movie. Oh no, Michael Keaton, what are you doing? And I only recently started watching the Batman movies you were in, and I really liked them, especially the second one with my girl, Michelle Pfeiffer, looking finer than ever. Anyway, I just. You know what sucks about this is that this would have been such a cool Flash movie to watch. One, if Ezra Miller didn't do what he did, and two, if Ezra Miller didn't play the Flash, to be totally honest with you, because Barry always had blonde hair. This is a problem I also have with the Flash TV show, on top of a lot of plot holes, but Barry always had blonde hair. I grew up on the Young Justice, as well as the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited cartoons, as well as Teen Titans. So I watched DC shows, cartoons, all of that before I watched Marvel. I actually care more about DC than I do Marvel, even though Marvel, up until Phase 4, made better stories. Not all of them, but you know. I so wish that DC had been given proper care like the cartoons. Because when I watched Justice League Unlimited, they gave a damn about the characters, about the character arcs. Even Young Justice, up until like, I don't know what season they're on now, but after season 2, it kind of is going downhill. And then the Teen Titans as well. Like, they gave a damn about the stories and their characters and the choices they made. I watched the Flashpoint one, the cartoon movie where the Flash saves his mom but causes basically an apocalypse as well. Like, I've seen all of that, and that movie, just go watch that. Don't watch this. Go watch that. I think it's on HBO Max. Most of the DC movies are on HBO Max. Just go watch that. Flashpoint, or whatever it's called. Flash Paradox, whatever. Just go watch that. That one's way more better done than this, whatever this is going to be. And if they think they can, you know, pull Michael Keaton, you know, out of the Batcave with his old ass and just trying to put him in a bat suit and think that'll get people in seats, it is not. It's not, you know, and not just because of what Ezra Miller has done personally that I feel is understandable for people to not see this movie, but also also because of the writing. Sorry, my brain went to the left. It's also because of the writing, and it's also because the storytelling, I guarantee you, is not going to be good. DC had its chance to try to do its own thing, and all it did was try to be in competition with Marvel when it was never within the arena lane hemisphere as Marvel, and nor should it have tried to be, because it wasn't Marvel, it was DC, and DC had so many damn good stories, characters, all of it, all of the reference, all of the original stories and original material that they could have used to make something amazing, and I mean amazing, and they didn't do that. Like, DC is about gods becoming men. Marvel's about men becoming gods. More or less, Marvel did their part. DC didn't. And DC had the chance to be better than Marvel because it was about these godlike creatures becoming human, becoming more relatable despite their abilities. And especially with the Flash of all people, like, he's one of my favorite characters from DC outside of like Hawkgirl and Batman and Wonder Woman, because if anything, probably the more human of the metahumans and superpowered people in the Justice League, because he wasn't born a speedster. He became a speedster. It's like Peter Parker. He's like the Peter Parker of the group. And Superman was born that way. Wonder Woman was born that way. Batman was born rich and traumatized. So that's his superpower. But the Flash wasn't. He went to school, you know, he got a job, you know, he was in love with Iris. And then one day he gets, you know, the chemicals, the lightning bolt, all of that, and now he goes faster than time itself, to a certain point that he is the fastest man alive. And don't give me that bullshit that Superman is faster. No, he's not. Okay? Even if Superman, okay, can turn back time, the Flash can go from the past to the future to the present, all in what? One breath? You telling me Superman can do that? You telling me Superman can time travel? Really? You're gonna tell me that? Okay. No. Barry is unique because he is the fastest man alive. And that is a very important superpower when dealing with superheroes. Now, he's not always the strongest one, but speed has a pretty damn, you know, competitor to strength, if you do physics properly. So, yeah, I just I at this point I don't really care. You know, like I wanted to see this just to see what in the world are they pulling out their ass, despite Ezra Miller doing what he's doing and them still going along with this movie coming out somehow. But it's too late. Whatever they do in this, it's way too late. It is way too late. It was too late after Justice League. After that, anything else that comes out is just too late. Like my brother and I have talked about, if you were to do an MCU DCU timeline, what you should have done is start with the superheroes that were here since the beginning of time itself. So that would be Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and then you could get into Superman and Batman and the Flash, you know, and Cyborg. All of their stories should have been in a somewhat chronological order, probably ending with Cyborg because he represents the future, you know, technological man and all of that, robot man, before you did a Justice League. And then after the Justice League, you introduce even more people, whoever that may be. I personally think you should do Hawkgirl and Green Lantern, you know. Maybe Green Lantern's not in the first phase of DC because he's still out in outer space like Captain Marvel was, you know, whatever, even though Captain Marvel's shit, you know, we know that by now. But still, you know, you can make some excuses for why certain characters aren't in the first phase. Green Lantern, maybe he was out in the universe protecting space and not on Earth the whole time. Whatever. Martian Manhunter is the same thing. You know, he's been trying to keep under wraps for so long, whatever. And then he finally gets discovered, or he can't sit back and watch anymore after what the Justice League did. Whatever. I don't know. I don't get paid to write what y'all should have wrote. I saw on Twitter recently how much certain people get paid to write dog shit, and oh my god, I would kill for half a quarter of that and I would write something way better, okay? I don't understand why we as consumers, because it's part of our responsibility to continue to consume garbage content, because that's all Hollywood can do at this point. They are dead. They have been dead for a while. They cannot write well-meaning original stuff. And if they do, it is once in a blue moon. It does not happen majority of the year, let alone in the past majority of the decade. And it's not going to going forward. The amount of original original work is going to continue to decrease from Hollywood. Now, that doesn't mean it'll decrease in independent industries. That is still well and thriving nowadays. But you have to be willing to support them, even though they don't have the Warner Brothers logo in front of their movie and it's more of an indie film, but it's well written or well directed or well choreographed, versus this nope. There we go. This garbage right here. But that's just my rant for the day. Let's finish this trailer, and we still have like, I don't know, 3 more to go. So we're at the hour mark, maybe less than an hour before the stream's over. So here we go.
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back.
Did you guys see the Supergirl reference? And she was saving Superman. Right here. That's Supergirl. I'm guessing that's Superman or the Flash. I think it's Superman though. This is Supergirl. I've seen the pictures. I've seen the stuff on Twitter, and this is what I have to say. Okay, so far, no one has done a good Supergirl movie, especially live action. No one. Again, I grew up on the Justice League stories, and I grew up with Supergirl, and she, just like Clark, was a pretty down to earth girl. She was a little less understanding of Earth culture and whatnot because she still was from Krypton somehow. I never understood that part. But anyway, and her relationship with Clark is kind of significant. In many ways, though she's how do I explain this? She is technically his older cousin, even though by the time she gets to Earth, her physically is younger than him. And Clark kind of becomes like her older brother, and it's a beautiful relationship. And anyway, Supergirl is pretty down to earth gal, a little naive, a little idealistic, even more than Clark, but well meaning, and definitely not a brunette, and definitely not Spanish looking. She was blonde and blue-eyed, okay? I this I don't even have the words. This is beyond a spit in the face to people who give a damn about DC and its characters. This is despicable. I don't mean to be that dramatic, but we're in despicable territory at this point. And it's not going to end until we let it end by letting it burn and crash and die. Anyway.
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future.
What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm
Well, we're Barry.
Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
What kids? The kids you've been kidnapping? Oh, well, never mind. Yeah. It's just the person who made the Justice League cartoon, Story McDuffie, if he was still alive, would have made a killer live action DC universe. Probably. Or at least would have said this is hot garbage and people would have believed him and had this stuff buried 5 feet under. never knew you were a Flash fan. I am an overall DC fan. Like I said, I grew up on the cartoons, and I grew up on the DC cartoons before I did on the Marvel cartoons. And so watching this at this point is just depressing. It's depressing. But yeah, no, I like the Flash. I like Kid Flash and Impulse, the grandchild of Barry. Um I love the Flash family, honestly. They're great, you know. I I I think in many ways I like Barry because he matures over time. Um while at the same time never losing that more playful attitude as a superhero versus someone like Batman who just kind of just stays in his cynicism, which, you know, I relate. But yeah, no. I do like The Flash. I do. And I watched The Flash TV show on the CW, and at first it was fine. It wasn't harmful. But nowadays I'm just like, this. I think I stopped watching after season 3, 4, something like that. Um yeah. It I don't know. I don't know. I think the superhero era is beyond dead. We're beating a dead horse at this point. I think the superhero era does need to end. I think we need a new genre to take its place. I'm kind of hoping it's dark fantasy because I miss that. Or sci-fi like Dune and stuff. But we need something else. We can't keep doing the superhero stuff. It'll always be around, but I don't want it to be the thing, like the big focus of genres in the filmmaking industry anymore. I want us to move on to literally anything else. I'll take mob boss crime stories again, or dramas. Rom-coms have yet to make their comeback. Like, we buried that in the 2000s. Jeez. Just something. I mean, comedies are not coming back because people are too triggered easily, but just something. I think the best option really is like a dark fantasy or sci-fi or something, because that's one that most people will always gravitate towards the most. That's why I think Arcane did so well, because it's sci-fi, dystopian slash slight fantasy, because it has magic, even though it's more grounded magic, sort of. I don't know. I don't know, but I think the superhero era is beyond gone at this point, and that's okay because change is necessary. It is necessary for things to end. It is not always supposed to stay the same, and that includes the superhero era, even though we've had it for over a decade. Let it go. Do something else. Anything else. Bring back horror films. That also has not seen its heyday in a while. Like, just something. Oh my gosh. I know rom-coms have been dead for a while. And I'm guessing it's because society kind of changed and women weren't as a fan of the rom-coms because they were the stereotypical woman, stereotypical man. Um I think even with a modern audience, you could still make a good rom-com. You just have to be brave enough to make jokes that not everybody's gonna find funny. Comedy can be subjective or objective. It just depends how much of which side you're gonna use in a movie. But if you do it right, then, you know, I don't see what the problem is. But as long as people keep just going to see these superhero films, that's all we're gonna get, and I'm exhausted. I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing Aquaman. I'm not seeing Guardians, which I think is the next trailer coming up. I'm not seeing any of it. I'm not seeing it unless it's on HBO Max, Netflix, or Hulu. I'm not going to the movie theater for that. It's not worth my energy. It's not worth the gas or money or time. I'd rather go to a movie theater where I know the movies might be good and I get to really enjoy that overall cinematic experience versus sitting in my chair looking at a big screen wondering why I didn't just watch this in my living room. You know? But I don't expect much from Hollywood in general, not just the superhero genre. So there you go. All right. No, I lied. Sorry. The Blue Beetle one comes up next.
Excuse me, Mr. Reyes? You finished scraping the gum off that lounger or what?
Everything right now feels so out of reach.
You always land on your feet, bro. You're Jaime.
They don't get out much.
I just want to rap.
Jenny?
Guard that with your life, but do not open it. You went in to get us jobs, and all you brought back was a hamburger?
Okay, I don't think it's a burger.
You haven't looked?
What the hell is that?
How did you get it to do that?
I think he likes me.
Jaime.
This ain't what you want. 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 What the?
Host acquired.
Who said that? It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Like, I understand this is a dark comedy sort of, but like that sequence, I'm not gonna lie, in a different context is horrifying. Like that was the thing about Young Justice with the Blue Beetle is, in a way, what happened to him was actually quite horrifying. Like, you come across this alien tech that attacks you, attaches itself to your body, like infuses in your body without your consent, and just like takes over and wraps you in its skin. Like, it's kind of equivalent to assault, sexual assault. It's horrifying. And I don't know if making it comedic was the best option. Like, you can have both comedy and horror in the same element, just not literally in the same scene. I think that it confuses me because I'm watching like this guy get consumed by some alien tech thing, and it's probably pretty freaky, traumatizing, but it's supposed to be funny because everybody's yelling and also very disturbed. I don't think that was the right approach when doing a Blue Beetle story. I think it should have been more horror, like horror sci-fi, like Alien, because that's basically what happened. Basically, it's like Alien. And yeah, I don't know if comedy was the best move, at least not in that scene, because that's very dark. Like, if you actually think it through realistically, that's traumatizing. So I don't know why we're laughing, because that's not funny. That's sad. And like, he doesn't even realize what happened to him, which is also terrifying. But once he does realize, like, his life will never be the same and that thing is stuck to him the rest of his life, like, I don't know if you can make that comedic. I don't know if making this entire movie more of a comedy was actually a good idea. And I don't know if it's because they think like Spanish people, like Spanish characters have to always be funny. Or if they're in the movie, it has to be funny. It can't be sad, because if it's sad, it's somehow racist or something stupid like that. But like, I don't agree with that. Like, I'm fine with the Blue Beetle guy being Spanish because he was. But like, I don't know why they're trying to make it in a comedy. I am confusion. I'm confusion.
Re-entry systems ready.
Wait, no. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
What is going on?
I just want to rock.
It's called the Scarab. It's some kind of world-destroying weapon. It's designed to protect its host.
This ain't what you want.
Sometimes it does what you want, and sometimes it doesn't.
I think I cut a bus in half.
That should have severely hurt, if not killed, some people. This is my other problem, is that if we're gonna keep having superhero films, they can't keep denying the laws of physics, violence, and so on. I watched the show Invincible and I didn't like it. Even though a lot of people I follow did like it for some reason. I'm a bit confused myself. I wasn't a fan of it. The only thing I liked about the show is that it was realistic with its violence. And there being casualties anytime a superhero fights. I did appreciate that realistically. However, they weren't honest with a person who's never been in combat before reacting so level-headed after seeing traumatic, gory scenes of people being killed, beheaded, and so on. That part I did not like, and there was also a lot of other parts in the story that was like, no, they could have done this better. But anyway, if we are going to keep doing superhero films, I want them to stop holding back. I want people to actually be hurt. It doesn't have to be gory, but people have to be hurt. Okay? There are casualties in war, let alone in war with superhero people, and debris and buildings falling and buses splitting in half that are already going at least 50 miles per hour. Like, people are going to be hurt. You cannot ignore this just because, haha, funny superhero. No, there are dead people now. Like, in order for you to show actual risk of a character or human life, civilians, you have to show people dying and getting hurt. Otherwise, I won't understand what the risk is, what the danger is. It's going to be so contradictory. This is the problem I had with a lot of Marvel films, is that they'd be like, we have to be careful. Careful for what? I don't see anybody dying. I don't see anybody's kneecaps pulled out. I don't see anybody getting seriously hurt. I don't see any of that. Why are we concerned? You know? You can't have concern if you don't also have casualty. It does not make sense. And I'm not trying to just pick on this movie, just in general, superhero films. If we're going to keep doing this, be realistic, be gory sometimes. Like, at least that'll make you a little bit more original, you know? Ay vey.
The scarab chose you, but it belongs to me.
That love you feel for your family makes you weak. I just wanna rap. You gon' kill my vibe, stand on my money, don't lose my side. The universe has sent you a gift, and you have to figure out what you're gonna do with it. That's my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5.
Whatever you can imagine, I can create.
Let's party.
Ah, yeah! Nice choice.
I just wanna rap.
Whoa, it's like Batman stuff.
Batman's a fascist.
I just wanna rap.
Okay, one, I don't mind the choreography. It's pretty good, actually. The action. The comment from the uncle is both funny and like, okay. Not because I agree or disagree, just because like it feels like just like a random thing to throw out. I understand like he's like a typical dad or uncle who will just say such random offensive stuff, but like, I don't know. I feel like you could do something better. Anyway, I think people were talking about on Twitter, the creators of Blue Beetle, they were like, "Oh, this is great because, we get to show positive representation of Hispanic families or something." And I'm like, it's not like we didn't have that. It may have not been as popular, but okay. Also, there's nothing wrong with any race showing that their family is dysfunctional or does not get along or, um, you know, whatever. Like in the Young Justice, Blue Beetle, he lived with his mom, who lived with an abusive stepfather, I believe, because I think the father died or something. And I never thought, oh, this is such stereotypical Latin families, you know? If you were telling an interesting story, then who gives a shit about stereotypes? Seriously. Like, it's nice to break stereotypes, you know? It was nice seeing Miles Morales into the Spider-Verse have his father, who is a black cop. That's nice to see. It's nice to break stereotypes. It's nice that he wasn't a gangster or something. But his uncle was, and that's okay. So, I don't know. I don't know. We're so obsessed about stereotypes and not doing them ever that can take away from good storytelling too. Sometimes stereotypes are necessary. Sometimes stereotypes are true if you look at the statistics. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's it's probably going to be fine, you know, until it's not, because the second you have a character who is not white originally, Hollywood tries to get as much pandering, beating you over the head with agendas and preaching to you before you can even finish your popcorn at the movie theater. That's what happens every time. Black Panther is a great example of this. It's not going to stop either. So it's sad because I like Blue Beetle. I think he's cool. I think I like him and his relationship with Impulse, I think, in the Young Justice. I always thought it was so cute and realistic. Blue Beetle was always the more realistic, grounded, sometimes cynical because of his trauma, because of what happened with him in the Scarab. And Impulse was more idealistic, naive, whatever. On the surface, there was more to him than meets the eye. But I don't know. I liked Blue Beetle in Young Justice. I liked that, like, you know, he wasn't much of a jokester. He was more of like a straight man in the sense of like he knew like, oh, this is serious. Like, yeah, okay, let's do this. Scarab, help me, whatever, you know. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. These movies are just not great. It's unfortunate. It really is. But let's move on to Marvel. Uh Believe it or not, surprisingly, I haven't seen this trailer. Like when I tell you guys I went out of my way to not see any of these trailers I've reacted to this stream, just to react to them for you because I love you guys so much. I mean that. I haven't even seen this. So yeah, here we go.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Star-Lord. I formed the Guardians, met a girl, fell in love. That girl died, but then she came back. Came back a total dick.
Oh, please. You left out some important information, but that is the gist of it.
I get the same old dreams, same time every night. Fall to the ground and I wake up.
My sacred mission is to create the perfect society.
He didn't want to make things perfect. He just hated things the way they are.
I want you all to know that I'm grateful to fight beside my friends.
Incinerate them.
We were always searching for a family until we found each other.
First of all, it's very dope to see that Groot has decided to hit the gym and get those gains, baby. Get those gains, baby. Let's go. I'm with you here. I've been going to the gym myself. Woo! That is no muscle at all. It's fine. I like that, as always, the Guardians is still hilarious in some way, shape, or form. It looks like we are going to finally see some more focus on Rocket's backstory, which I always thought was actually very fascinating. Honestly, all of the Guardians' backstories are fascinating. But I felt outside of Gamora and her sister that Rocket's backstory was also very fascinating because he is a raccoon, but also not. He is a concoction of science and technology and biology all mixed in one. He's like Cyborg, but less machine of sorts, kind of. And it looks like they're definitely gonna do that. It looks like they're gonna make me sad when I see baby baby Rocket getting experimented on. I love animals, and he looks so cute, and it's going to make me sad. I don't know. This one looks not bad. I might see this one just because I always liked the Guardians films out of the MCU. The Guardians films, Captain America films were some of my favorites in the MCU. So I might see this one. Also, look who it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. It's Will Porter, aka Eunice. Or was it Eugene? No, I think it was Eunice. From Narnia, Dawn of the Treader. What? What? He's all grown up now. I feel old. Look at him. All in gold. Ooh, that rhymes. Yeah, I mean this looks not too bad. Not too bad at all. You know, I got to say I was one of those people rooting for Peter and Gamora, and when she died, I was not happy. I was ready to burn Thanos and his whole tribe to the ground, one woman army. Nowadays, I could pull off being from Wakanda. And yeah, I was not okay with it. Not okay at all, cuz I was rooting for them. They were like that long burn that was just finally starting to set a fire to the rain. Watch it pour as I touched her face. And then it didn't happen. And then they're going to try to tease us again, but it's not the same Gamora, so it's not the same. It's like Endgame. It's not the same Thanos, so it's not as satisfying when he dies. I'm annoyed. Cool Boy says this might be the first MCU film I watch post Endgame. I agree. The only post Endgame movie I watched in theaters so far was the Spider-Man No Way Home. That was the only one I watched. And then I watched Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but I watched it at home and I regret it. Right now, I am finishing up rewatching Mahler's dissection of Doctor Strange, and just the amount of points that he hits right on the head about the movie and its issues, and the defamation of Doctor Strange, the defamation of the Scarlet Witch is unforgivable. Okay, she was actually one of my favorite characters, and what they've done to her character is just, we can never go back. Yeah, I hope she's actually dead. Spoilers. But anyway, yeah, this might be one of the only one that's left that's like worth paying a bit of money to go see. And even then, I don't have much hopes for, how it's going to turn out. But, we'll see.
Are you ready for one last ride? We'll all fly away together into the forever and beautiful sky
Whoever it was that you were in love with, it sounds more like her.
Her? That's
Do not bring me into this.
Knock it off!
What? Just never noticed how black your eyes were.
They were replaced by my father as a method of torture.
He picked a pretty set.
Okay, first of all, this is gonna sound mean, but I do hope someone dies in this film because that would make this film impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of do hope someone dies in this film. I think that would be great. If it's Rocket, that would actually be a perfect full circle for his character arc throughout the Guardians films, which is like not caring and just he was like the Toph of the group. For those of you who watch Avatar, he was like, I can do everything on my own. I don't need help. I don't need anybody to, no, this is my family. I have to look after them. To, you know, telling Thor, I rewatched Endgame recently, you know, where he tells Thor, he's like, everybody, like, has lost people. Like, what do you think we're doing here right now trying to get the stones? Like, this isn't about you. You know, that full circle, you know, is great. Or even in the first Guardians film, you know, where he's still selfish, but at the beginning of his arc, you see how it's going to unfold when he tells Drax, like, everybody's got dead people. That's no reason to get everybody else killed, which is one of my favorite lines from that movie. Yeah, I mean, this looks good. I'm sad that Gamora and Peter, even this version, is probably it's not gonna work out. I can already sense it. It's not. Do I see Peter with Nebula? I feel uncomfortable. I don't know. I think Peter just wants to love someone, but I don't think Nebula is the person to do that with either. So that'll be weird. It's like, no, were people shipping that? I don't see that. That's weird. Okay. No, I don't like that. All right, we got two more trailers, ladies and gents. We are past the almost half an hour mark, and then I'll be out to have some dinner because I am getting hungry. Again, let me know in the comments of this live stream replay. Would you like me to react to anything else? Should I set up a Patreon and do like a reaction to Avatar: The Last Airbender series, High School Musical, and such? And yeah, or just say hi, you know, just give a little wave, you know, in the comments of the replay or anything. That's nice too, you know. I love to say hello to some people. Yeah, so we have two more trailers and I want to die. So these are the worst probably of any of them because it just is, yeah. So this one is the Marvels and then the last one is Secret Invasion and then we're done. And I already guarantee you this is going to be not great. Now, I didn't watch Miss Marvel TV show because I didn't care. I think I watched someone's reaction to it. I think I watched Disparu's reaction to Miss Marvel, and that was enough. Didn't care for it. I think there was some pandering in it, but for the most part, I just didn't care for it. Of course, I saw Captain Marvel in the theaters with my family. How embarrassing. It was not great. Carol sucks, this version. The cartoon version is awesome, but that's not her in this one or the other one. So it doesn't matter. And then we have this new Marvel, Monica, whatever her name is, who was the little girl in the Captain Marvel film. Captain Marvel's friend's daughter or something. She got powers from the WandaVision TV show. And I don't care. And I guess I really am just racist. No, I'm kidding. We'll see. Let's see.
What the hell are you doing?
Entering the jump point perimeter. Gonna get you some readings, Fury. Hello? Hello?
Captain Rambo?
Is this an Avengers test?
Where's Captain Rambo?
What the?
Hi.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so
I just hate that they're using Beastie Boys. Like, that's a crime in itself. I understand, like, the whole 90s thing aesthetic is supposed to be with the Marvels or Captain Marvel, but I hate it. I hate it. Take it away. They had the nerve to use Nirvana in the Captain Marvel film. Nirvana doesn't deserve you. Let alone Beastie Boys? Are you kidding me? Really? Why don't we just use Gwen Stefani the whole time? That's more deserving of you guys. It's Gwen Stefani.
our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And you, I can totally show you. No! I'm not again! Hi.
Where's our daughter?
Wherever you were.
So one of them should already be dead by this point, because whatever one of their first of all, her in space, still breathing. She was in a suit before. How are they gonna explain that? Okay. And then why does the girl keep saying, "Oh my god," like that bird meme from Angry Birds movie where she's like, "Oh my god." Like, stop. You're being very annoying. More than usual of a teen character. Please stop. I don't know who writes these scripts, but they need to be fired. Literally and professionally.
Shields up!
We're a team. Oh, no, we're not a team.
We're not a team.
I hate that this comes out on my birthday month. I'm not seeing it. That's my birthday gift to me, is I'm not seeing this. That looked bad. And I don't know. I just don't care for it. I really don't. Marvel has gone off the rails so much that at this point, I'm not even upset the way some YouTubers are. I just feel very apathetic towards it. Like, I feel very indifferent towards it. I just don't care. You know, I don't know what the dance choreography scene Bollywood vibe had to do with anything, because I don't think it really does, because this isn't Aladdin or a Bollywood movie. But okay, whatever. Diversify all you want, but you're not diversifying Italy, Ireland, France, Scandinavian, Swedish, and a bunch of other white people culture, but what do I know? Anyway, all right, this is the last one, and then I get to have some Food. That's always my motivation for getting through life right now is food.
Fury. Since you've been gone, things have gotten much worse. Why do you think I came back?
Oh, now. See. Okay, this one's gonna get to me. Oh, so now you're coming back, Nick Fury. Now, like right now, you're coming back. You didn't come back when Spider-Man had to deal with what's his name? Mephisto, whatever. Jake Gyllenhaal's character. You didn't come back then when you had all the elemental shit messing with people in Europe. You didn't come back then. You didn't come back when the multiverse was out of hand with Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. You didn't come back then. You didn't come back. What other movie came out? Thor's in space. Never mind. The point is, I hated the reveal in No Way Home that Nick motherfucking Fury this whole time was not on Earth. He was in space taking a vacation. Nick Fury doesn't take vacations. He would never take a vacation. He doesn't trust anyone. That's where the eye patch came from before Captain Marvel retconned it for a stupid cat scratching joke. The man doesn't trust nobody except maybe Maria Hill. Maybe. Everyone else, he is always a little bit skeptical, paranoid, cynical about because of his experience of his life, which we'll probably not get a movie for a while, and I don't want it at this point, okay? Before he became director of S.H.I.E.L.D. And after the whole Hydra situation and Winter Soldier, why the hell would he ever leave Earth again? And now that there are Skrulls, why the hell would he ever leave Earth again and leave it in the hands of Skrulls? I hate it. There's so many things I hate about Captain Marvel, but the thing I hate the most is that they made the Skrulls innocent. Now, maybe in this one, they're going to make some of the Skrulls evil. That's too late, honey. Okay? It's too late. Because the original Marvel cartoon of the Avengers I watched, all the Skrulls were evil. If like 99% of them were evil, trying to take over the Earth, and they basically did, and also basically created civil war, and caused a division amongst the Avengers that was more or less never the same because, they could shapeshift into people. So I never understood that Nick Fury left Earth. I never understood that. It's not within his character that they've built it in the MCU or the cartoon or anything. Nick Fury was also white, but whatever. Blackwash all day. Anyway, now he's coming back. Now? Why? Just let the world burn, okay? The economy's crashing. The dollar doesn't mean squat. Our presidents, prime ministers, most of them are greedy bastards. We got children being jacked up and stuff. We got our rights taken away from us at this point. The land's being owned by all these corporations, so we can't own land. We got all this crazy stuff going on in the background. Why even come back, Nick? Just let us burn at this point. What's even the point? What? We got aliens now? And why? Why even come back? Huh? Why'd you leave? So annoying.
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us, old friend.
This is personal.
Very few of us know about the wars fought in the shadows that have raged on this planet. Do you feel responsible?
What? So now they're gonna try to make what? An espionage Marvel film? Try to make some Jason Bourne bullshit? Like, it's too late. It's way too late. See, this is my thing. Again, I don't get paid for this, but I'm gonna help Marvel out. After Thanos, the final phase 4 should have been the secret invasion. That's it. And after that, we're done. We're done. Because there's really no far you can go after that. This whole trying to get cosmic, we already did that with Thanos. Thanos was the cosmic. We don't need to get in any more cosmic because now the story is not grounded. The characters don't matter as much. It's too out of reach. It's too unrealistic. What you should have done in the final phase, phase 4, is bring everything back down to earth and do Secret Invasion and then be done. If you want to bring in other superheroes we still haven't seen in Marvel, like the Fantastic Four, fine. If you want to do a final send off to Doctor Strange or Spider Man, fine. The Black Widow movie should have been in phase 1 or 2, so we're not even going to talk about that. This movie, Secret Invasion, should have been the final one, the final new Avengers way of dealing with stuff. Because doing cosmic stuff at this point, it's not worth it. However, doing something grounded in Earth where our planet is being taken over by people who can shapeshift and we have to figure out how to get rid of them, that's more interesting, actually, versus the universe is going to explode. Who gives a shit? If it explodes, it explodes. What are you going to do about it? However, trying to save humanity, save the planet, save your country, city, whatever, from aliens that are trying to take over by impersonating you and being able to shapeshift as you, yeah, that's more interesting. But they didn't do that, and now they want to do it. And mind you, this is not the end. Like, after this, they're gonna still keep going with something else. And I think this is a TV show, right? Yeah, because it's Disney Plus. Okay. That's all I can say. I can't even there's nothing else left to say. Okay.
Where are the Avengers? This war is one I have to fight alone. You're the most wanted man on the planet.
You don't know what they have planned for you.
The great Nick Fury. One last fight.
I don't care. I don't care. Oh my god, why is it doing this? All right. I got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. StreamYard doesn't like me any more than Zoom, and I don't know why. I don't know what else I can do. Everything is breaking down, the world is ending, and yet I'm just vibing, you know? And I hope you guys vibe with me. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Yeah. I don't know what the fate of my channel will be. I just know that my 5-year anniversary is in September, and I will definitely see every last one of you there. Until that point, you know, I'm gonna hope to make content when I can. And yeah, I mean, definitely doing more live streams is great because I get to actually talk to you guys live, obviously. And also, you know, I just get to be myself wholeheartedly. Um, and it's more easy, you know, just to be hanging with you guys live versus in my dungeon editing stuff. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, hypotheses, frustrations, positivity, any of that stuff about the trailers I reacted to in the comments of the replay of this live action. Let me know if I should set up a Patreon or not. Whatever. Let me know if there's anything you want me to react to outside of maybe Avatar, High School Musical. There was this interracial love story called Belle that I thought of reacting to as well. So we'll see what happens with that. I may not. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm working tomorrow in retail, and I already don't want to go. So that's great. Yeah. I hope you guys have a great night or evening or afternoon wherever you are. And I hope you guys stay sane. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's put on our music and get on out of here, baby. Here we go.